Hey guys, Lauren Salaun here with AfterBuzzTV, and we're here at the 17th Annual Women's Image Awards. Tonight is all about celebrating and recognizing kick-ass women in the film industry, and we've got some really incredible interviews coming up for you, so stay tuned. So, tell me a little bit, how does it feel to be at an event like this that honors such kick-ass women?
So important. I wanted to come. I'm with the Screen Actors Guild board, the national board, local board, and I serve on diversity committees. And my friend Jody, a couple of us are here. In fact, I saw at least 4 or 5 of us. And also, well, I ran for the presidency of the union. I lost, but my running mate, Jane, is here, and she's the national, she's a national treasurer, and she's the president of the local board, and I saw her. A lot of us are here because we're trying to work on this whole diversity issue. There's a lot of talk about it. There's been lawsuits. What we're saying in the union is that it's not just about race, that it's about gender and age, and there's all kinds of diversity issues that we've got sexual orientation, and there's so many issues that touched on, and everybody talks a lot, and what's so frustrating is that it seems to kind of just go out into the universe and then no one's hearing.
A lot of talk, but you gotta do
like
stuff about it.
If a tree falls, does it, and does anybody hear it? I don't know if it's effective, but we have this award show. This award show is wonderful because it's actually doing something to reward these incredible performances and the writing and the shows themselves. And I kind of think that when this kind of thing happens, it encourages the producers, the money, the thing to happen. And so I think this is a kind of thing that matters.
More people, more women behind it, and we start seeing change that way.
Attention to it, and it matters. It makes it matter. And so I think this is what matters. So we come to it, so we pay attention to it, so we help make this important.
So let me ask you a bit. What has been a big risk that you've taken with your own career that you feel like has really paid off?
My biggest risk was quitting. I took time off because at Home Improvement, I was lucky to get home at on my 6. I mean, a lot of the time we had 5-day weeks, and I was getting home at 7 or 8 at night regularly, and I was really not being around my kids. And I was a single mom for the last 4 years. So I turned down some really good work that came along afterwards. That was really hard, and watched what I could have been doing for a long time. That was hard, but I really was not. I missed them, and it wasn't like, oh, I was doing this big sacrifice for them. I missed them, and I wanted to be around them. And I had 3 kids, and they needed somebody who was making them the first and most important thing, because my ex-husband was an actor, and he was having to go off and leave for 3 months at a time and do a movie or a play. They needed somebody so I stayed home, and I did nothing for a couple of years. I pretty much did nothing, and then I did a series that was Strong Medicine, and the reason I took it was because it was 3 days. I had a day off a week, and our arrangement was 4 days, 3 days, so only had them 1 day that I was working. And so I was doing everything that I was doing was around trying to be there for them. And then after West Wing, I realized I just couldn't work at all. So I took off 4 years. So that was a huge risk, and it has cost a lot because it's been very difficult. After they finally got through high school and all of that, I went back about 4 or 5 years ago, and it's been really hard.
Right. But sometimes, in order to keep going forward and to get those next things, you gotta pause.
They were more important.
Yeah. And I'm sure they'll be thankful for
risk, but and I would love to get back now, and it would be great to do a series and not be worrying the whole day about what's going on back home. I'm doing Tim's show now. In fact, I'm doing a lot of press right now because my episode is on February 26th. So I've been,
February 26th?
Last Man Standing, February 26th. So I'm doing another episode, and Robin Roberts is on my episode too. So it's pretty. I know, she is great, and so I'm going to be doing like KTLA, and I'm getting ready to do a bunch of stuff for them. So it's really great to be able to go to work and not have to worry, about what's happening at home.
Right.
So I really would like to get into another sort of regular series kind of situation where I can just work and not have that.
Well, wonderful. It sounds like you know what you're doing, and you're taking care of your family, yourself, and it turns out,
And I like doing drama. I'd sort of like to go back in that direction again, because that you go to work, you go home. It's like so much easier. It's like great.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just sort of looking.
All right. Well, great. And I'm sure it'll all happen, and we'll see great things from you. And it was wonderful to chat with you and to meet you, and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.